Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be having a look at the Kill Team Elite's Chaos factions. Before we begin, if you'd like to see more videos about Kill Team Elites, please hit the subscribe button and destroy the bell button so that you never miss an upload. So, today we're continuing the week's coverage of Kill Team Elites and with a more detailed look at the new Chaos Fighters and Commanders that will soon be joining the fray, as well as a look at the new rules for reserves in your games. First up is the newly arriving champions of the Dark Gods, Heretic Astartes. The new Legion traits are set to add a powerful narrative edge to your Heretic Astartes kill teams. For example, the Quicksilver reflexes of the Emperor's Children ensures that they always fight in the Hammer of Wrath section in the fight phase. Only models with a Slaanesh keyword can be drawn from this Legion. If a model in your kill team is within 1 inch of an enemy at the beginning of the fight phase, the model in your kill team is considered to have charged, even if they charge you. This is a counter-offensive, which is pretty good, to be honest, in my opinion. Murderous ways of Night Lords, on the other hand, can be all but cripple morale of enemy fighters once their kill team is broken. Once their kill team is giving the Sons of Curse a significant advantage in the game. When an opponent takes a nerve test for a model in the kill team, they must add 1 to their test for each of your models, other than shaker models that are within 3 inches of that model. So if you've got basically a million cultists, you're going to add 1 for each of your models that are within 3 inches. So you can add 6, to be honest, and there's no way that they can really get past that, I don't think. Well, 12, you know what I mean. Anyway, shut up. To further the glory of the Dark Gods, from formidable Heretic Astartes reinforcements will also be available in the form of Khorne Berserkers, Possessed, and Terminators with a strength of 5, the ability to pile in and attack twice. Khorne Berserkers will be excellent choices for culling enemy numbers. Blood for the Blood God. In the fight phase, after this model has fought in the fight phase, for the first time when it is your turn to pick a model to fight with later in the same phase, this model can be selected to fight for a second time if it is within 3 inches of any enemy model. So if you haven't killed them, you can fight again when it's your turn to pick. So you could fight with a Khorne Berserker, the enemy gets to fight back, and then you can fight again. So that's the way it sounds. But it doesn't mean you have to do it sequentially with that exact model, so you could do it again later on. So you could go around 6 or 7 Khorne Berserkers and then go back and fight again. If you're after some added resilience in addition to a fearsome melee skill, Possessed offer an additional wound and a 5+ invulnerable save, while Terminators are Terminators, meaning a 2-up save, a huge access to a huge selection of ranged and melee weapons, including the fearsome Reaper autocannon, which has 36-inch range, heavy 4, strength 7, -1, 1 damage. So it's a lot of shots. On that note, you'll be able to field a Chaos Lord or Sorcerer clad in Terminator armor. One of a host of powerful commanders, namely the Great Possessed, a brutal close-range killer, master of executions, a great hunter of enemy specialists and commanders, a dark apostle with an option to include dark disciples, and a master of possession, complete with a bespoke malefic psychic discipline. So there's a lot of choices for chaos, even the basic Heretic Astartes. Death Guard. Unlike the other trait legions, Death Guards don't have a choice of a legion trait, but their inexorable advance ability they all gain is amazing. Sorry, I can't. In addition, models from your kill team firing rapid fire weapons double the number of attacks they make if all of their targets are within 8 inches, rather than half the weapon's range. So you can move forward, even though you're quite slow, but you double the range of the thingy, which is pretty good, to be honest. It's not epic, but it's good. It's definitely good, and you can rely on that. Death Guard reinforcements in the kill team elites are among the hardiest in the game. Blightlord and Death Shroud Terminators are each able to take on many times their own number without a scratch. You'll soon be able to lead them with a Mighty Lord of Contagion, good gosh, whose vector of contagion tactic is a powerful game winner in the right circumstances. It's 2 command points. Use this tactic at the start of the battle round. If your kill team includes a Lord of Contagion and is not shaken, roll a dice for each enemy model is within 1 inch of any model from your kill team that is within 3 inches of the contagion. On a 4+, it suffers a mortal wound. So you can take Lord of Contagion has to be pretty close to the enemy. But you could have 1 million of the Poxwalkers running around with him, which would basically increase that exponentially. So you could abuse it, have a Lord of Contagion and 1 million Poxwalkers with you, and make that really good. I mean, it's also a semi-defensive one as well, which is good as well. But it's meh for me, I think, to be honest. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with meh. Thousand Sons. Kill teams from Thousand Sons all gain the Brotherhood of Sorcerers ability, ensuring that you can make most of your Psykers. When it's your turn to choose a Psyker from your kill team to attempt to manifest psychic powers in a fight in affairs, you can choose up to 2 models from your kill team to do so. Resolve all of one model's attempts before choosing the next model. In addition, the range of all psychic power manifested by the models in kill team are increased by 3 inches. That's really good, because I think with Grey Knights you used to be able to, we'll see how that changes in the next one, it used to be able to be, you will pick one guy, but it could be any of your kill team, whereas Brotherhood of Psykers, it used to have to be the aspiring sorcerer only, as far as I'm aware. Speaking of Psykers, an introduction of Scarab Occult Terminators comes with the opportunity to field a Scarab Occult Sorcerer, not to mention devastating array of war gear, including heavy warp flamer Hellfire Missile racks, 8-inch D6, 5 strength 5, AP 2 -2, 1 damage, automatically hits. That's really good. It's like a heavy flamer, kind of. Hellfire Missile rack, it's 24 inches, heavy 2, strength 8, -2, D3 damage. So that's okay-ish. Yeah, it's pretty good. Missions and reserves, so I do not know anything about this. In addition to a huge selection of new fighters and commanders, Kill Team Elites includes a number of new open narrative and match play missions, all of which enable you to field kill teams of up to 200 points in size and cater for your powerful new operatives. Escape the facility. So that's not going to let us read it all, but pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, let's get rid of that now. Cool, sorry about that. Yeah, escape the facility. Choose to play a mission instead of the feint mission. Okay, so basically some of these get rid of the existing missions, to be honest. Blah blah blah. 2 players choose for attacker, defender, roll off, blah blah blah. So okay, let's just have a look at it. So sentries. First battle round, the defenders' models on the battlefield cannot move for any reason or react. In addition, at the beginning of the defender's turn, movement phase, there are no attackers' models within 9 inches of the defender on the battlefield. That model cannot move for any reason or make shooting attacks in that round. Commanders are not affected by this rule. So you can't kind of react, basically, but does that mean you can make them readied? I think so, maybe. Who knows? Escape. The attacker can move any of their models off the battlefield edge labelled escape route. If that model's move is sufficient to take them wholly off the edge of the battlefield, that model leaves the battlefield in this way, is not considered to be out of action, but takes no further part in the mission. Okay. So I'm guessing you'd score points for escaping or being sentry. So that could be interesting. Definitely good. Well, interesting. Kill teams. Elites also introduces new rules for setting up models off the battlefield in reserve, enable you to bring them in later on in the battle round. Models in reserve can either move onto the battlefield into their deployment zone, or you make use of a universal tactic that enables them to outflank. Use this tactic at the end of the movement phase. Choose a model from your kill team that was set up in reserve and set them wholly within 1 inch of the edge of the battlefield and more than 5 inches away from enemy models. Interesting. Many factions have access to new tactics that interact with the reserve's rules, such as Teleport Strike of the Heretic Astartes that enables Terminators to strike directly into the heart of the battle. I assume there's going to be one similar for the Space Marines, to be honest. One command point. Choose up to 3 10-minute models from a kill team that was set up in reserves and set them anywhere on the battlefield that's more than 5 inches away from enemy models. It's really good. Your Chaos kill teams are set to be bigger, more heavily armoured and deadlier than ever. Tune in tomorrow when you're more from the Kill Team Elites, where we'll be taking a closer look at the new additions of the Imperium kill teams, including brand new faction, legendary Adeptus Custodes. I'm quite looking forward to that. I've always been interested in the Custodes, but never bought them. Maybe I'll have an excuse to do so, who knows. Yeah, so this could be really cool. I like the idea of introducing the Legion traits and stuff like that. I like the sound of some of these. Some of them are a bit pants and a bit meh. But I think Chaos, you've got a lot of choice for commanders too now, as with the Gene Stealer cults. But anyway, we'll carry the video on another day with another video with the Imperium ones. Depending on the size of it, it might be done in the next 5 minutes for me, but you guys might have to wait a day, who knows. I might even do them 2 at once. If I've missed something rather obvious or whatever, or otherwise, please put it in the comments down below and let others know where I'm wrong. I do not want to watch Matthew Santara, sorry about that. He's a pretty cool YouTuber, so check him out if you haven't already. Nothing to do with war games, but it's just an interesting video. Yes, so we will call it there, and as ever, I'll see you next time. Thank you.